Hey sports fan, this is Steven Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a very special Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, one of the triple headers that we have on Thursday, the Seahawks taking on the 49ers. This is going to be a very big matchup. I know that last week we did see the best team in football, the Arizona Cardinals, go down at the hands of the Seattle Seahawks, but this game is going to be very pivotal because that loss to the Cardinals brings everybody a little closer to the Cardinals in the NFC West. Now, looking at both these teams, the Redskins are a very bad team. They lost, of course, to the 49ers last week, and it's hard to really gauge how good the 49ers are because with all the injuries, the loss of Patrick Willis, and just some of the things that they have going on in San Francisco. Now, when I look at both these teams, obviously they're both fully talented, even with the injuries, even without the injuries. Both these teams are stacked. You look at they have lost depth on each side via free agency, via injuries and things like that. But now you have to look at what both these teams are going to accomplish. The defending Super Bowl champions, they didn't look as impressive this season as they did last season. But coming into this football game, they know the 49ers well. It's not going to be any tricks. It's not going to be any shits and giggles. This is going to be grown man football on both sides. And for the San Francisco 49ers, their offense is lacking. I know we saw Colin throw a couple of pretty balls last week, and one in particular to Anquan Bolden for a touchdown, but that's not who Colin Kaepernick is consistently on a consistent basis. Now, when I look at this game, Pete Carroll knows Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh knows Pete Carroll. So it's just going to be smash mouth football. You're going to see a heavy dose of Marshawn Lynch. You're going to see a heavy dose of Russell Wilson running for his life because the San Francisco 49ers front four is coming. When I tell you it's coming, it's coming. It's one of the best pass rushing tandems in the NFL. Look at that with Aldon Smith being back and how he effectively rushes the passer on a consistent basis. You look at them, if they can possibly get some of their linebackers back from injury. You know that Patrick Willis, as I said earlier, is not going to be in the game. The cornerback position has to upgrade a little bit for the 49ers to get healthy. You look at the safety position is also possibly being a liability for them. Now, on the other side, the Seahawks, you guys have to tackle on the first tackle. With Frank Gore, with these guys running the ball for the 49ers, they are elusive in tight spaces. And you look at Frank Gore being the bell cow for this team. He's been the Mr. Consistent, Mr. Liable, the undeniable truth. And you look at how many wide receivers that they have. The 49ers have a plethora of talented wide receivers and tight ends. It's just they don't usually get open that often. You look at Crabtree, you look at Bolden, you look at Stevie Johnson, you look at the tight end, Vernon Davis. You have so many different weapons on this football team that you can do offense through wide receivers or you can do it through running back by committee. So I'm just looking at this game and I'm saying this game is going to be in San Fran. And you know that they're having a bad taste in their mouth from that NFC Championship game if you're the Niners. And what better than to do to send them home with a loss on Thanksgiving? I think Jim Harbaugh is going to have his guys fired up. I think they're going to show up to play football, but not today, 49ers. I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to get the job done in San Francisco. I just look at both these teams are consistently inconsistent. You look at the lack of weapons on the offensive side for the Seattle Seahawks, but they still have Marshawn Lynch who continuously runs the football. Even though the Niners have a little bit better offense, I don't trust them because one week they want to throw the ball, next week they want to run the ball, and it's just not fitting my like for this team. Say what you want, they're still the defending champions. They still have most of the pieces, most of the big names on defense. And you look at just how they play football, their physical brand. Richard Sherman doing what he does on the cornerback position, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor. Those guys are really getting the job done on the outside. And you look at the front four, even though they're not as dominant as they used to be last year, they still make the pressure plays. They have Russell Wilson, who is just scrambling out of his mind, rushing for 100 yards a game, things like that, throwing for about $170, $180, $190, and he's just making the necessary plays for them to win the game. He's not trying to go out and be Peyton or Brady or Aaron Rodgers. He's just getting the win for his team, and that's what I see each and every week. And I think that that's going to carry this team a long way as far as them possibly getting back into the playoff hunt and really taking charge of the NFC West, if possible, if Arizona continues to slip up. So I'm picking the Seattle Seahawks, the defending Super Bowl champions, to win this game on Thanksgiving against the San Francisco 49ers. All you Niners fans, all you Seahawks fans, comment in the comment section below. Also, check out JustMyPicks.com for all the breaking news, all the updates. Follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV. Also, check me out on YouTube. YouTube /Just My Picks TV. Check out our archive. Check out all the stuff for your favorite team and the predictions that we do each and every week. And don't forget, share this video and all my other videos in your sports group so we can debate with you each and every week. Thank you so very much, and we'll see you back here for week 14. Thank you.